All right, Dirt Dauber friends. Some of y'all have been asking for a update, so I thought I would give one. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll explain why I haven't been posting very much in the last year or so. First of all, update. If you watch my other videos, you remember what used to be right there was a 1970 FJ55, and I bought it basically. It had been used as kind of a parts vehicle, and guys have been pulling some stuff off of it. I got a really good deal on it. I paid $1,500. Got it up in Tennessee, and it was mostly there. I mean, it was missing headliner bows. The back latch handle was broken like all of them. The seats were gone out of it. Actually, it had like some Chevrolet van seats. The dash was cracked. And the windshield was busted out, so it rusted out the second row floor. The water came in, down the dash, ran right there to where the back seat, the second row seat is, and just rusted that out. I bought a FJ40 disc brake front end. I bought a 2F motor, 4-speed transmission, and a split case, transfer case, out of about an 85 FJ60, and my plan was to swap all that out and make that 55 just a fun weekend trail runner. The only rust it really had was in the floorboard in that second row and a little bit in the fenders, but I bought with a friend, we bought another FJ55 that really was a parts vehicle, and it was way more of a parts vehicle than the first one I bought, and it was missing a lot of stuff, but it had all the stuff I needed. It had the rear hatch, it had the rear cover plate over the tailgate, it had the headliner bows, it had a set of Steely rims. Anyways, got a lot of good parts, some rubber floor mats, and I had the 55 all ready to go as far as a project, but it was a big project. I got the 1F motor in it running, but I was just planning to pull that out anyways. So it was going to be a big project, and Bell, the blue one, was such a big project. I'm not sure I ever want to do a project that big again. It was fun. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to take something, frame off, body off frame, totally from the ground up, build something. But I don't know if I'll do that again. The only thing that appeals me in that way is those early pickups, the 79, 80, 81s, round headlights, and those are pretty simple. The body, the bed is pretty easy to pull off a frame, so maybe one of those one day. But anyways, the FJ55, I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I advertised it as everything's here, ready to just put together and build a nice later model 55, and a guy bought it, was planning to do that. He had a 100 series and wanted a classic one to do. He bought it, came and got everything and picked it all up, and I sold it pretty cheap, but I got my money out of it and made a little bit. It was fun picking all those parts and putting that together, so I enjoyed that, and I made just a little bit of money on it. Probably could have made a little bit more if I had waited and just been a little more stingy, but it sold pretty quick. He bought it, swapped out the front end, put the disc brake front end on it, and that's as far as he got, and then he sold it. There's somebody on Mud that has it. I saw it advertised, or maybe it was Facebook I saw. Anyways, I bookmarked it and was going to go back and see if I could see if that guy's doing anything to it. So it's already a second owner past me. I put a windshield in it. I mean, it was a good project. It was ready to roll. I had drive shafts, everything for it. Had the split case, cross member. So I mean, it was a great project. All they had to do was labor and some sweat equity and paint and a few little parts here and there, top it off. So I sold that. That's been probably 2 years, and I think I made a video saying that, but if I didn't, that's what happened to the 55. Rusty, which his name is Rusty, one, because he's got rust in the quarter panels. That's really the only place. Floorboards are solid, everything else is solid. And the previous owner named him Rusty. Actually, I think 2 previous owners ago. FE203Y stands for iron oxide, which is rust. Rusty, that's his name. So Rusty's in great shape and super reliable. I've been driving the heck out of this thing. I drove it as a daily driver for about 6 months. It's got, you know, recovered seats. Like I said, the floorboards are nice. Dash has a couple cracks, but other than that, I mean, it's a solid ruster. Needs a little bit of a solid cruiser. Needs a little bit of work. Tidying up some things, which I'm going to do. I'm in the process of sealing up the frame. Look how good this frame looks. If I can get a good picture. Look at that. Shiny black. Actually, it's a matte black, but I scrubbed it. Have sealed it with Cora Seal and painted some spots. Same thing on the inside of the frame. Cleaned it out really good. Rust converted it. I still got to do kind of the front third to make Rusty done. But bought new tires for it when we got it. Some Kenda Cleaver RTs. Those are great tires. I recommend them highly. They're nice and quiet. They got a pretty nice aggressive pattern to them, but not too aggressive. And I got the skinny ones because I wasn't sure if it was going to rub down here, which I could have got 1050s. I got 950s, but I actually like the skinny ones. I think they look good. The big ones, fat ones look good too. But anyways, I got a trailer hitch for it. Done a little towing with my little trailer. I built a little box for the back with drawers that come out. Put some camping stuff in there. And you can actually lay that, take that passenger seat back off, and I have a board and you can actually sleep in here. I haven't done that yet, but that was my plan because I'm doing the Georgia Traverse in October, and I was getting Rusty all ready to do the Georgia Traverse, and then kind of decided out of nowhere to buy this guy. A friend of mine had this. This is a 1997 FZJ80, so it's the later model. And there's tons of videos if you're interested in what the differences in all the 80 models are. But this is the later model with the electronically controlled transmission and the bigger 24 valve, I think it's 24 valve motor. I'm still learning about 80s myself. Desert Dune Moon Glow, which is a great color. But here's the best thing about this guy. Actually, girl, I named her Pearl. Is right there, triple locked. It's got the center diff lock switch, so I can get that in there, and the front and rear lockers, and it had the ARB bumper. I mean, basically, I haven't done anything to it. This is how I bought it. It's got an ARB bumper on the front, which I really like. At one point, it had a winch down there. There's no winch now, and it's got dual batteries. It's set up nice. Has Yokohama over Geolander MTs, which are a little more aggressive than what I would have got, but that's what was on them when I bought it. These are FJ Cruiser wheels, 17-inch. It's got a 1.5-inch spacer, which I'm not a big fan of spacers either, but I do think those Steelies look good. Those tires look good. And really the only thing I've done to it is clean it up a little bit and built this sleeping platform in here. So just built, I didn't want to do a drawer system because they're heavy, and I didn't want to just fill this thing up with just junk. So I do have a tool kit under there and a rubber box with jumper cables and some stuff like that in it. And I've got a little Rubbermaid cheap drawer pull out here. It's just got my walkie-talkies and some stuff in it. So I got kind of a drawer system. But the other reason I didn't want a drawer system, one, it's heavy. I knew I would end up loading it full of stuff. It's expensive. And the other reason I didn't do a drawer system is I want to be able to pull this out if I need to put something back here. And this is really, I mean, you can just pick this up. I'm going to actually anchor it in one spot. I'm going to do a turnbuckle down to this seat mount over here on that side, just to kind of hold it still, because it does kind of move around a little bit. But it's really easy to operate. And when you're ready, I know that, I mean, my kids are grown. My youngest is 16. She just got her own car, 4Runner. And I don't necessarily need the back seats, but I like the back seats because sometimes people ride with me. I have friends, surprise. And sometimes they ride with me and they want